So we flew into Dallas, Texas for WrestleMania 32. Get to the hotel, and I'm with 3 or 4 of my buddies, and they start heading to the elevator to head up to our room. We had already checked in. I was kind of lagging behind, and I see Virgil checking in, and he's second in line, about to get his room or whatever. I run up to him. Granted, I had a couple mimosas at breakfast. I said, Virgil, what are you doing, man? Why don't you just stay with us? Well, there's 5 guys in our hotel room, but sure enough, he says, oh, yeah, man. The boys I'm with, they're already up the elevator. We get to the elevator, Virgil and I, we go up. We get out of the elevator. All my friends look at me and Virgil astonished. I said, hey, Virgil's staying with us. Long story short, he stayed the entire WrestleMania 32 weekend in our hotel room. And despite all the rumors on the internet, he was actually a great dude. He took us, we went down to the hotel lobby bar, and he doesn't drink. He was drinking orange juice, but he bought all of us around. Funny thing is, my buddies and I like to have a good time, and we wouldn't come home till 3 or 4 in the morning. And every time we'd get there, Virgil would be on the little tiny couch and willing to tell us stories.
You heard it here first. A first in Wrestling Anonymous and maybe even wrestling. Virgil bought them around. Yes, Virgil saved hundreds of dollars by crashing in a room with 6 other wrestling fans. But Virgil not only bought them around, this guy is vouching for Virgil, saying he's a great guy. And I believe it. First of all, I've been around Virgil. He's very sweet. He just loves the con and loves the hustle. When you can get away from that, then there's a very nice man. And this anonymous wrestling fan found the sweetness in Virgil. In the call, the fan actually told a great story about me and Justin Roberts, but he weirdly intertwined it in this Virgil story, and I thought the Virgil story was the main focus. Maybe he'll call back with the Justin Roberts story individually. Maybe you'll get a twofer out of it. But this one, so good. I love it so much that you asked Virgil to be in your room without asking everybody else. Yes, all the boys are heading to a wrestling weekend and you want to be a part of wrestling. So in the moment, it does make sense. And I know you were probably drunk to ask Virgil to just be part of your group now. But then there's hindsight and after the fact. But hey, it's a story to tell. You needed a story to tell. You had a story to tell. And now you've told it on the wrestling podcast where you tell the wrestling stories. It's perfect. I know you've got many more of them, but this one made all the sense in the world. I'm picturing it now. Virgil curled up in the fetal position, isn't looking to take total advantage. He's not going to sprawl out on the queen bed. He just needs a place where he can lay his head and get up in the morning and sign those 8x10s. Here's to Virgil, the greatest roommate that there ever was. Hey, thanks for watching. That call was part of a whole podcast called Wrestling Anonymous. Listen to the whole thing weekly. Wherever you listen to your podcast, go subscribe. And while you're at it, subscribe right here on YouTube to Colt Cabana's channel. Thank you.